The felling of a 500-year-old oak tree by restaurant company Mitchells & Butler in North London has been all over the news this week. Today, people came together in Whitewebs Park in Enfield to call for justice and for better protection of ancient trees going forwards. Our reporter Bryony Williams went along.
Justice for the Whitewebs Oak!
Justice for the Whitewebs Oak!
Save our trees!
Save our trees!
Hundreds of people gathered to protest the felling of a 500-year-old oak tree at Toby Carvery Whiteweb's house in North London.
Everybody is opposed to this, fully outraged by this, and it just shows the amount of people who have come along today just symbolises that.
They also held a commemorative silence.
This is a crime against nature. It's a crime against a 500-year-old being. We would like to take this moment to have a period of mourning.
Since news spread that this tree had been cut down at the Toby Carvery, there's been an outpouring of upset.
I think it's an absolute disgrace.
I just don't understand what crossed their mind when they cut it down.
Yeah, just devastated, and can't believe that people would actually do something like this for I don't even know why.
In recent days, Mitchells & Butlers, the company that runs the Toby Carvery pub chain, has apologised and said one of its team acted in good faith on expert advice they'd been given. But it does also add that it needs to tighten its protocols. Initially, M&B said the tree was chopped down due to health and safety reasons, but a planning document from last year noted the tree was a fine specimen.
We think this is one of probably less than 100 in London of this size, so it's a very significant loss. It is possible the tree will shoot, but the chances are the wounds on it are so big it will desiccate, and so although the shoots will grow, they will then die because the whole system fails.
Thousands of people have signed a petition asking Enfield Council for an independent investigation into what happened and for other trees to be protected. The council says all legal options are being considered. Bryony Williams, BBC London.
Dozens of campaigners have joined a protest walk to the site where an apparently healthy 500-year-old oak tree was chopped down earlier this month. The owners of a nearby Toby Carvery had argued it posed a potential health and safety risk. But following local and national outcry, they apologised for the upset. But as Anna Geary reports, the anger remains.
Feeling emotional, they marched through a park in North London, making their way to what's left of an oak tree, one with a 500-year history. It was chopped down earlier this month, sparking outrage.
So devastated by the tree, and in a climate crisis, this beautiful habitat is so diverse.
Devastation that will cause for nature, a huge loss for the community as well.
The ancient tree was taken down by the owners of a nearby Toby Carvery.
The company believed it had a legal right to fell the tree, which was not covered by a tree protection order. They claimed they did it on health and safety grounds.
Having received advice that the tree was dead.
We have an international responsibility to preserve these trees. When I saw this tree, it was healthy, it was structurally sound, there were no issues with it. A colleague saw it in February, said the same thing. A previous survey described it as a fine specimen.
The loss of the tree comes as locals fear the impact on wildlife after Tottenham Hotspur Football Club revealed plans for expansion on neighbouring land. It's also not long after the iconic Sycamore Gap was felled at Hadrian's Wall in Northumberland. Tonight, campaigners are calling for better protections for Britain's ancient trees so that some justice comes out of this old oak's demise. Anna Geary, ITV News.